organic and paid? Is it pre-COVID, post-COVID very similar, or have you seen any shift there?
Well, there's been a considerable shift, and some
Mm-hmm.
of that is short term, and some of that shift is long term. So it has been
Mm-hmm.
like more lunch, higher values of lunch, and that certainly will tend to fall a little bit once offices open and people are more stable and have a bit more time and don't have to do the classic kids versus home versus work juggle. But some trends are also long term. We've seen a massive spike in customers looking for healthy options, organic meals, vegan options. I think customers now have had the time to sit back and introspect and focus on their health. And
Right.
so that entire resurgence of healthy meals is making a huge headway. That said, the second most important category that is growing for us is comfort food, which is dessert. So ice creams, cakes,
Yeah.
all of that is seeing a massive spike as well. I think customers are trying to treat themselves in little ways, and that
Mm.
shows the way they're interacting with our app.
Yeah, I guess that's the biggest concern for a lot of us, right? Not to put on a lot of weight sitting at home.
Pajamas have to become the next formals. Sure.
I don't remember the last time I've actually worn my formal jeans. Yeah, for us, formals is jeans, but yeah, cool. Saket, intuitively, I guess for you guys, acquisition, all of that would have gone up. Is that actually the case? Are people using more and more of your apps? How is it like?
The part of organic growth has increased. So which
Mm-hmm.
means that, and as per paid channels, I would say that has, the share has actually reduced of paid.
Interesting.
And earned channel has actually increased because there's a community, like we have a strong community of users in the app. So they
Mm-hmm.
are actually getting other users back to the app. So that has really increased.
Banking, we see mixed reactions, right? We see both sides of the world. Where are people spending and where are
Yeah.
people not spending, right? So definitely when it comes to businesses like Deliveroo or entertainment, like Saket mentioned, we see clear spikes.
Yeah.
We see those categories have gone on historical highs. Customers who were, erstwhile not spending on their debit cards in these categories, definitely. So categories, food, grocery, all-time high. I think everybody has become a chef or is in the process of becoming a master chef. So groceries, food, online entertainment, selective retail, online shopping. So I won't say all e-commerce has gone up, but categories
Mm-hmm.
within e-commerce have gone up. Fashion did take a spike in the beginning, but I think fashion again is normalizing now. There's only so much that you can do on pajamas, I guess. So, but there are certain categories that are picking up. Subscription services to entertainment, whether it's video or audio content, gaming.
Mm-hmm.
These are places where we see significant spikes. But the reality remains that people are spending lesser. So while certain categories have, really accelerated, you see some very big categories where historically, which are your big spend categories, whether it's travel or, buying your big ticket electronics or those kind of purchases have gone down, which means overall you see spends portfolio is definitely, taking a hit. But the flip side to it is that you see savings have gone up significantly. So obviously people are in a wait and watch mode. They're more cautious with where and how much they spend. You see savings. So we have a product called Goal Accounts where we see
Mm-hmm.
people, we allow people to save for different purposes or towards different goals and ends. So
Right.
for whether it's for gifting or for a rainy day or for your education or to start your business, you're building your fund through automatic, saving rules on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis. And we see goal accounts are increasing. There are more people opening up goals where it says save for a rainy day. There are more people who are consciously parking money aside. So we have features where we see people can decide to save by automatic rules or do bulk savings in one go. And we see people are consciously choosing bulk savings, like they take money from their everyday spends account and put it aside. So they just don't touch it. And you see that difference. So some categories are clear winners, but
Yeah.
savings is what is winning right now, to be honest. I think the reality is that everybody is spending in only these 3 or 4 categories. So
Yeah. Yeah.
whether it was my 2-year-old customer or it's someone I acquired 2 months or 2 weeks back, these are the categories where they are spending. So in terms of change, yes, customers who were typically spending highly on travel or big ticket purchases are no longer doing that. They have also become the digital spenders, or investing in brands that give them those digital solutions. So online food order has increased, yes. So brands like Zomato, Deliveroo, Talabat here in the UAE, these are brands where we see spikes, but at the same time there is a significant dip on overall restaurant spend. So as a category, food and dining does take a hit, whereas certain brands have accelerated.